Kami, a quantum-augmented mesocore interface. I will assist you with your journey into Hadron's Forge, an epic space adventure RPG that combines elements of Portal and Minecraft into a vast procedurally generated universe with a rich storyline. Explore asteroids, moons, planets, and the ruins of an ancient alien civilization. Solve construction, mining and circuit puzzles to gain knowledge and experience. Mine more resources to fill a periodic table inventory, found new materials and craft tools, stock parts and weapons. Build your own asteroid and planetary mining bases. Your imagination is the limit as you customize your own interplanetary spaceship. But now we need your help to awaken Hadron from long-term cryosleep and allow the story to begin.
My name's Mike, I'm one of the founders here at Arcane Logic, and I'm the programming director on Hadron's Forge. My background is in aerospace and material science, but it's always been a lifetime goal of mine to work on a space exploration game that has a strong component of engineering and science. Our goal with Hadron's Forge is to create an entire star system which becomes your sandbox, in which you can explore, mine, and build until your heart's content. But it's also this setting in which a sci-fi story unfolds, and that's the story of Hadron's Forge. Now, as a player, you can engage in this story as much as you like. You can follow along, and at any point, if you see an interesting asteroid or an interesting planet, you can go there and mine that asteroid down to its last cubic meter and build the universe's biggest space station, if you like. And that can become your home, actually, for the rest of the game. And then later on, if you'd like to, you can re-engage in the storyline and continue through the story. So we have created a storyboard for up to 8 chapters now. And our plan, depending on how the Kickstarter campaign goes, is to stretch that out into 24 chapters.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm also one of the founders here at Arcane Logic. I've had the distinct pleasure of working in the film and television and video game industry for the last 15-20 years. It's been great. I've had a wide variety of experience working on several successful video games, as well as working on some Emmy Award-winning television productions. One of the unique aspects in Hadron's Forge is the fact that as a player, you spend most of your time inside your spaceship or inside of a mining pod. You use what's called a telop chamber, and once you get into it, you can actually transmit your presence into a robot, and you control the robot as it runs around the landscape doing the dangerous work. It risks its life and limb, but in the end of the day, if it gets crushed, who cares? You just make another robot and send it out, but you remain safe inside your spaceship or in your mining pod, and this gives you a great amount of freedom to do things that normally would be extremely dangerous.
So why a sandbox game? Well, we really see great potential with this emerging new genre of gaming that involves resource management, mining, and sandbox terrain. There's so much, it's an open design space for new, engaging game types and storylines. And we were really hoping that the big publishers would pick up on this and start creating some of these new dynamic games. That leaves it up to the little guys like us here at Arcane Logic and the indie game development community. It's up to us to take this genre to new heights, and that's what we really think that Hadron's Forge is all about. Now, we've come up with a new, unique, it's sort of a hybrid game engine that's part poly, part voxel. And what this allows us to do is to have higher level of detail in some of our terrain features, as well as on the models and the items and the structures that you build in the game. We hope that the video that you just watched showed some of these higher level, more realistic looking terrain elements. We don't think you get to see that yet in some of these sandbox games that are available today. We have some really great awards for our Kickstarter supporters. You can take a look at the bar to the right, and it explains what those awards are. We also have a nifty matrix which clearly explains which awards you get at which funding levels. Now, that being said, our awards range from the cute and cuddly digital happiness, to practical budget-conscious pre-order game deal giddiness, to sheer, unrefined paradox popsicle deliciousness. Give us enough money, and we will even have your brain extracted, neurally euthanized, and embalmed in a jar.
No, we won't.
Wait, what do you mean, John?
We can't do that.
But you promised. You said there'd be brains in jars.
Yeah, I said there'd be brains in jars in the game. We
What?
cannot do that to our supporters. More than anything, we would really like to thank you just for taking the time to sit through our video, especially if you actually stayed all the way through to this point. We really appreciate it. We would love to give you extra bonus points just for doing that. We know that there are a ton of Kickstarter videos out there, so we just want to make sure that we at least express our gratitude for that. We're really excited about this project. We know it's going to do well, and we just want to have the opportunity to get this game into your hands, and let's make it something big.